If you have the US Deluxe Edition of R. of Kuang's Katabasis, your copy might be even more special than you thought. Very mild spoiler warnings here. If you look on page 68 and 71 of your Deluxe US Edition, you may notice that your copy has a very detailed graphic of the 8 Courts of Hell on page 68 and a circle that looks vaguely like a pizza on page 71. These graphics are supposed to be switched. To confirm this, I took a look at my 2 other editions of Katabasis, the Illumicrate edition and the Fairy Loot edition. And in both of these editions, the diagram that's on 68 is the circle that resembles a pizza, and the diagram on page 71 is the detailed diagram of the 8 Courts of Hell. Here it is again in the correct order in the Fairy Loot edition. Now, if your edition has the correct order of the diagrams, you may not be off the hook because there seems to be a second type of misprint going around where the diagrams are correct, but there is repeated dialogue in the exact same pages. So on page 68, there is dialogue that starts with "so," and it is repeated at the top of page 69. So I did go to my local Barnes & Noble just to check the other copies of this book, and out of the 30 or so copies of the deluxe edition that I opened and checked, they all had the same diagram misprint, so yours might have one as well. I will be getting the Broken Binding edition and the Waterstones version in the mail sometime, hopefully in the next week, so I'll check if those are correct. But I'm assuming since my Fairy Loot and Illumicrate special editions had the correct order of the diagrams and no text misprints, that those 2 versions will probably be okay as well. If you did get the Fox and Wit version, that is a version that takes the US Deluxe edition and puts a different dust jacket on it, so you might also get the same misprint.